In the sparkling and ever-changing world of K-pop, where fans witness all kinds of heartwarming moments, there are bonds that seem to shine just a little brighter, making the world stop and wonder. One such bond is the one between BTS's Taehyung and Jungkook, often affectionately referred to as Taekook. Their relationship has captivated millions of fans around the world, not just because of the undeniable chemistry between them, but also because of the quiet, yet profound moments they share. And while fans have always watched their connection with a curious and adoring eye, there's one thing that has been on everyone's mind. What is really happening between Jungkook and Taehyung? Let's take a journey through some unforgettable moments that have not only ignited the curiosity of fans, but also left the world wondering about the depth of their connection. One particular moment stands out, a seemingly innocent meal at a restaurant that quickly turned into a heart-stopping exchange. As always, the air was filled with laughter, playful jabs, and friendly jokes. However, the situation soon turned when a simple food order misunderstanding caught both of their attention. The tension in the air grew heavier, though it was subtle. Jungkook, being Jungkook, insisted that he was right. Taehyung, with that calm and serene demeanor of his, stood his ground. And as the friendly debate went on, something unexpected happened. Jungkook's playful expression suddenly turned serious. His eyes, usually filled with mischief, now held something deeper. In that split second, it felt as if the entire room could feel the gravity of his gaze. It wasn't just frustration or anger. No, this was something more, something unspoken. Taehyung, ever the perceptive one, locked eyes with him, as if searching for the hidden meaning in Jungkook's silent communication. The playful tension lingered before Jungkook broke the silence with a soft smile. But even then, the glimmer in his eyes didn't go unnoticed. Was it jealousy? Was it something more? It's moments like these that leave fans wondering, what's really going on? This particular moment was far from the first instance where Jungkook's emotions seemed to spill over in unspoken ways. Over the years, there have been numerous instances where Jungkook's gaze has lingered just a little too long on Taehyung. His attention to him, his little changes in expression when Taehyung speaks or moves, they never go unnoticed. The way he looks at him, it's as if he's constantly aware of his presence, as if there's an invisible thread connecting them, one that pulls at Jungkook's heartstrings in a way no one else can understand. But is it just friendship, or something more? The mystery of their bond continues to unfold, and with each passing day, fans find themselves more and more drawn into their story. Jungkook's protective nature towards Taehyung has also been evident on multiple occasions. Who could forget the time when Taehyung nearly tripped during a live performance? In the blink of an eye, Jungkook's instincts kicked in, and he reached out to steady him before anyone else had the chance. It was a small gesture, but it spoke volumes about how deeply Jungkook cares for Taehyung. It's not just in grand, sweeping actions, but in the smallest of details that often go unnoticed. Whether it's standing by his side or offering a silent word of support when Taehyung faces negativity, Jungkook's presence in his life is one of constant encouragement and loyalty. And then, there's the stage. For those who witnessed it, one particular performance was unlike anything they had ever seen. During a powerful performance on tour, after facing intense criticism, Jungkook and Taehyung made a subtle but unforgettable change to the song's final verse. Instead of singing to the audience, they turned to each other, and with all the emotion they could muster, sang the words, "But I still love you." The atmosphere in the venue shifted. The crowd fell into a deep, respectful silence. Whether it was planned or an impromptu moment, it was clear, something deeper than just friendship was being expressed. Their gazes locked, and in those few seconds, it was as though they were saying everything they had never said out loud. The unspoken emotions between them were louder than any song could ever be. And let's not forget the small, quiet moments. Taehyung, with his naturally affectionate nature, will often pull Jungkook into a hug, not because of any special occasion, but simply because he wants to. Jungkook's reaction, however, is always fascinating. He smiles, but it's a smile that hides something deeper, something that might just be too hard to put into words. Their bond isn't just one of friendship, but of silent understanding. It's as though they share a language that only the two of them understand. This understanding dates all the way back to their early days in BTS, when their connection was just starting to form, but even then, it was special. One particular interview from 2014 still stands out. Taehyung, with that gentle, unguarded honesty of his, softly admitted, "I don't know why I like you so much," referring to Jungkook. Jungkook's response was nothing more than a meaningful glance. He didn't need to say anything because his eyes spoke louder than any words ever could. It's in those moments that fans truly feel the weight of their bond. They may never openly define it, but it's something real. It's something that transcends friendship, that goes beyond the surface, and leaves fans to wonder just how deep it really goes. Through the years, Taehyung and Jungkook have shown a level of support, care, and understanding for each other that is rare to see, even in the world of K-pop. The moments that fans catch on camera, the fleeting glances, the spontaneous gestures, they all form a larger picture, one that speaks of a bond forged over time, through countless shared experiences, struggles, and triumphs. Their journey together has not been without its challenges, but the way they've supported each other through it all is a testament to the strength of their connection. Whether it's the pressure of being in one of the world's most popular K-pop groups or the normal ups and downs of life, Taehyung and Jungkook have always had each other's backs. They've seen each other grow, both professionally and personally, and have stood by each other, lifting each other up when things seemed tough. This level of care goes far beyond what's expected of friends. It's the kind of bond that makes you believe in soulmates, in connections that are meant to be, no matter the circumstances. For ARMY, the answer to the question of whether their relationship is just friendship or something more is not as important as the simple truth. They love and support each other in ways that are impossible to ignore. The bond between Taehyung and Jungkook is something extraordinary, something that fans can't help but admire. It's a reminder that love, in all its forms, doesn't always need to be labeled. Sometimes, it's simply enough to know that it exists. From the smallest gestures to the grandest stages, the relationship between Taehyung and Jungkook is something that will continue to capture the hearts of fans for years to come. Whether it's through their music, their smiles, or the unspoken moments that pass between them, their connection is undeniable. It's a story that's been told through countless eyes, each one seeing something different, but all agreeing on one thing. What Taehyung and Jungkook share is something beautiful. As the world watches them grow and evolve, fans can't help but wonder, is it just a friendship, or is there something more profound at play? Whatever the answer may be, one thing is certain. The bond between Taehyung and Jungkook is real, and it's something we'll continue to celebrate. So the next time you see them share a glance or a moment on stage, remember, there's a story behind every interaction, and sometimes, that story is more than words could ever capture. What do you think, ARMY? How do you interpret their connection? Let's continue to admire their bond as it unfolds.